Hi guys, welcome back. I hope second day of at-home learning is going well. We're gonna jump into math and we're gonna go over the cubes method again. So remember, the C is circle all the key numbers. U, underline the question. B, box in the keywords or phrases. E, eliminate extra information. And S, solve the problem, show your work. So we're gonna go over this problem over here. It matches the problem that is on the second page in your math packet, so follow along with me, okay? Let's read it all together. Ready, set, go. Paul has 2 bags of Skittles. Each bag contains 84 Skittles. If Paul eats 38 Skittles and gives 29 Skittles to each of his 2 best friends, how many Skittles does Paul have left? So, let's go back to cubes. We're going to circle all the key numbers. So do this with me. So each bag, he's got 2 of them, and then each bag has 84. He's going to eat 38 of them, and then he's going to give 29 to each of his 2 best friends. So maybe I'm gonna put another circle around that one. Okay, how many Skittles does Paul have left? So we're gonna underline the question, which is the very last part right here. Box in keywords or phrases. So, I think eats kind of seems like takeaway to me. And then gives also seems like takeaway as well. Eliminate extra information. I don't think there is any. So, let's just go on to the next one. And we're gonna have Miss Dennison. She just walked in the door. So she's gonna come and she is going to solve the problem.
Hi friends, we're going to go over this math problem and solve it together. And to begin, we are going to read it. So I want you to read it out loud with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Paul has 2 bags of Skittles. Each bag contains 84 Skittles. If Paul eats 38 Skittles and gives 29 Skittles to each of his 2 best friends, how many Skittles does Paul have left? Now, I'm going to look at all of the numbers that I have in my problem. So Paul has 2 bags of Skittles, and in each bag, he has 84 Skittles. So I'm first going to figure out how many Skittles Paul has altogether. So if he has 84 in his first bag and 84 in the second bag, I'm going to add those together. So I always start in my ones place. I have 4 plus 4, and that equals 8. And then 8 plus 8 is 16. So I now know that Paul has 168 Skittles. Now it says that he eats 38 of them and gives 29 Skittles to each of his 2 best friends. So I'm going to begin with the first part, that he eats 38. So I know if he has 168 Skittles, but he eats 38 of them, that means we subtract those. They're gone. So now I'm going to subtract. Again, I'm going to start in my ones place. 8 minus 8 is 0. 6 minus 3 is 3. And then I can bring down my 1 in my hundreds place because there's nothing to subtract. Now I have 130 Skittles in Paul's 2 bags. With that, I am going to do my next part. It says, Paul gave 29 Skittles to each of his 2 best friends. Now, he not only gave 29 Skittles to one of his friends, but he gave them to 2 of his friends. So I'm first going to subtract 29 for his first friend. So I cannot take 0 minus 9. I'm going to borrow from the tens place. So if I have 2 10s and I borrowed a 10, now I have 10 ones. 10 minus 9 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. And again, I'm just bringing down that 1. Now he has 101 Skittles left in his bag, but he still has 1 friend to give Skittles to. So now I'm going to take 101 Skittles, subtract 29 once again. Now, I can't do 1 minus 9, and I also can't go next door and borrow because I don't have anything to borrow. So I'm going to borrow 100, which means I will have 10 tens. And now I can look in my ones place, go next door to borrow, and I have enough. So that turns into 9 tens, and that turns into 11 ones. 11 minus 9 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7, and there's nothing else to subtract. So I know that Paul has 72 Skittles left. Now, just remember, we had 2 bags of Skittles, and they each had 84. So that gave us 168 Skittles altogether. Then I subtracted 38 because Paul ate 38 Skittles, which left me with 130 Skittles. Now I took those 130 Skittles, I gave 29 to one of my friends, but I also had to do that again because 2 of Paul's friends were getting Skittles. Now, can you find a different way to solve this? Good job, friends.